fell asleep, which is one problem I have, falling asleep. And then the other problem, staying asleep. And then once I wake up, I have trouble falling asleep again. So I was pretty wiped yesterday. So when I went, I did my nails. I made them pink and shortened them. I'm going to shorten them again before the Spartan, because I figured that's not going to feel good if like my nail gets ripped off and I got 7 layers of gel on it to protect it. It's going to hurt like a bitch. So I did the pink that turns light pink. And I'm happy I did it, but I, spent a couple hours doing my nails, doing laundry. I didn't make any dinners. I yelled at, after I, did my nails, I took a bath. And then I told Derek, I was just like, I'm just gonna lay down because I'm miserable, I'm cranky. He was like trying to be nice, and I'm just like, oh, leave me alone. Don't touch me. My breasts are real tender. I noticed when I was running yesterday, they were like, I really should have like strapped them in super tight to my body. Normally the bra I wore was perfectly fine, but like today I can tell they're swollen and they're tender. That's, the definite sign for PMS for me. I have this weird golf ball size knot in my right calf, low right calf. It's so strange. It's usually, when I get a cramp, it's like the whole calf. It's just like a little spot in the calf. It's kind of driving me nuts. I've had to have vein work done on that leg, so I don't know if that has something to do with it or what, but I keep trying to stretch it. It's hard with running, and it all could just be footwear, that I haven't been able to wear supportive shoes in a couple weeks because of my tattoo. So I'm hoping. Today is like 2 weeks in a day, so I'm thinking that I can probably. People are so stupid. I hate people. Stupid. I have terrible road rage, if you're new to the channel. I just can't handle people. They're so stupid. Anyways, I hope that knot goes away. I've been trying to stretch it. It makes running difficult. I got my strawberry bang. So I would say I was in bed by 8 something. I decided not to do family movie night last night. And I think it was like Los Niños Day or something. Children's Day or something yesterday, because I saw a few of my friends post their little cuties watching movies and stuff, and I was like, damn it, that would have worked out. But we're gonna do movie night tonight, and it's so selfish. It was for me. I was crabby last night, and I want to eat popcorn. So I'm gonna I moved it to tonight, which is great. We'll have more time, we can eat dinner and start the movie at dinner time, and then have snacks. So today is May 1st, so I'm on my way to yoga, but I will today start serious tracking, like serious, and trying to get those macros right. And tonight is either a Whopper salad or chicken wings. We will see. We'll see how the day unfolds. Maddy was eating peanut butter toast and fucking Fruity Pebbles yesterday, and it just made me want to cry, because that's what I was craving. I was craving Fruity Pebbles, and then, a piece of toast with peanut butter and honey. But that's the nice thing is, now it doesn't matter. I mean, it matters, but I can have, if I want to have Fruity Pebbles, I can do it. And it's kind of like Weight Watchers, if it fits into the plan, then you're fine. Have what you want to have. It's calorie restriction, so when it all comes down to it, that's what it is. And fasting just gives you a whole day of calorie restriction. You just got to be careful with fucking up your metabolism like I did. I should have that measured. like go and get a real test done and see where I'm at. I told Eileen I wish there was, and I told my brother this years ago, who's a very, very, very smart. He's got his master's in muscle kinesis, but I was like, Jake, I wish there was something that you could just, like an app that you could download, or like, I would be willing to implant something in my throat that measures calories and fat, it measures everything, and then it keeps you on track on your watch. Okay, you've ingested 1,400 calories, you have 100 to go, stop eating fatty. That's what I wish, because it's never perfect, you know? And you can get close. But what happens in your body is different than what happens in other people's body, depending on their insulin resistance. So it's just not a fair, level playing field. It's frustrating. So it's really, you could feel like you're doing everything right, and you're not. That's my goal today, is to start tracking everything and sticking to, it's about 1,500 calories, I think. Trying to get those macros right. For me, number one priority will be calories, and then trying to get those other ones right as I go along. But never over calorie. Because if it's true, you know, if I never go over 1,500 calories, I should be losing weight every time, even on the eating days. My body may need to catch up this first day, and anytime after a fast, because, excuse me, just the food volume will take up, you know, will have weight to it. So you got to kind of look at it as in a weekly thing versus, you know, every day. And that's where I have that problem too. I look at that weight every single day, and then that dictates how I feel and what's going on. And last night I just I fell asleep okay, surprisingly, because I was very tired and very fasted. And then at 1 o'clock I woke up and struggled with thoughts, and you know, long fasts for me, anything really like over 12 hours of not eating, it usually is longer. It's usually like around 25 hours I start to have like all my shit come up, all my emotional shit, and then I'm PMSing, so they got both of them. But I had been abused as a child, and every time I do these longer fasts, for some reason those thoughts keep me up, and it bothers me, because I don't feel like I'm damaged goods anymore. Like, and there definitely was a point in my life where I felt like I was damaged, but I don't anymore. I feel well adjusted, actually. And yeah, I still have problems, and I think going home is probably triggering most, because I actually haven't been home in years. So that really could just all it be. We're leaving on Friday, so less than a week I go home. So I woke up around 1, couldn't fall back asleep, and so I went and I got 2 Built Bites. I went and got 1 Built Bite, and then I went and got a handful of nuts, and then I went and got another Built Bite, and I was like, Sarah, fucking go to sleep, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, you know, this is just gonna show up on the scale. And so then I fell back asleep. I was up at 3, then I was up at 5, then I was up at 6, then I was up at 7 for good. So really broken, terrible sleep. So I was 161.1, I think, this morning, which was like 2.3 of a drop, which is not, I had gained 2.4. So that pisses me off that I didn't make up. I know it was basically, yes, I did, but make up what I gained. And that's what I feel like. I'm always just playing catch up. Like, I gain weight, I lose it. I gain weight, I lose it. I'm not getting any further down. And I know I could be stricter, I could be tougher, I could, you know, cut carbs, I could do all that to make that happen. It's just right now for me, it's exercise is my number one priority. training for these Spartan races. And I think it's almost impossible for me to get through a PMS fast. But I did for me, whatever. 150 calories, maybe 300 calories worth of food late this, or early this morning. Whatever, whatever. Kind of always have now looked at it, if I can get away with 500 calories and that's it, that's a win. And 2.3 really is a good number for me. So I should be happy. 161, come on. Just fucking put me back in the 150s. So we'll see what this weekend does with, max 3,000 calories. Max. That's it. And if that means going to bed hungry, I'm going to go to bed hungry. But I got to, if I get to eat 3,000 calories or 1,500 a day, then I should be fine. It's funny because I yield to you, asshole. What is wrong with people? Wow. Holy crap. People are bad. Yeah, if I can eat 1,500 calories, I should be okay. That's the thing, is how come once you're allowed to eat, it's like cocaine. A little bit is too much and a lot is not enough. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. Maybe I need to do cocaine. This guy on the trail yesterday was so funny. He had no teeth. He's like smiling at me, trying to hit on me, and I'm like, dude, for real? I'm running, you're smoking a cigarette, and you got no teeth. Like, really? Do you think you have a shot in hell? He was confident, though. Can you move? Jesus, I hate people. Oh, yeah, your girl's got some PMS going on. I feel bad for Derek. I'll check in with you guys later. Have a great day. I'll check in right after yoga and let you know the mantra. Whew. It's really cold here today in comparison. It's only it was 46 when I went into yoga. It's 54 already. Drink. Very hard. Sweated my ass off. I asked one of the instructors how traffic is, and she said definitely come to an earlier class on Saturday mornings. I won't have to pay the meter yet, and she said in the evenings it's not bad, so I just will have to bump up my morning class. That's fine. I can do that. Most Saturdays I can. They're open next weekend, but I'm gone. Then they're closed the following weekend, but they are doing an outdoor class, so I'm gonna sign up for that. And that's actually the first day of meters, I believe. It's May 16th, or it's either after Memorial Day, I don't know. So I'm gonna do that one. I'm gonna do May 16th outdoors, and then I can't do the following weekend because we're in New Orleans. So, but I'll try to do Memorial Day weekend if they're open. I have this tickle in my throat, it's driving me crazy. So I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna shower. I'm really surprised I didn't eat. I'm not too terribly hungry right now. I might grab a protein bar and put it in my purse in case I get hungry at the grocery store. I'm gonna go to the grocery store, and then I decided I'm gonna take my kids down. I actually don't want to come back to the beach. This traffic looks ridiculous. I need to get my kids swimsuits because we're going to a indoor water park in Wisconsin next week, and neither of them have swimsuits that fit. So I'm gonna make them do that. I don't know what time that'll be. I'll try not to do it around lunchtime because then they might want something. I don't really get my kids fast food too much. when we do stuff like this, I'll let them get like Chick-fil-A or something. I'm not like anti anything. I would rather them eat at home so I know what they're eating. But I do let them get I'm sorry, guys. I do let them get McDonald's or Chick-fil-A or something on occasion. That would be hard for me to pass up, though. I really try not to. You see my pink nails now? They got white like real quick. Turn the heat off. All right. So it was one of the co-owners teaching today, and she's hard as shit. Her name's Kat. She her mantra today was about courage, and something about courage is just the absence of fear. But she said she didn't really agree with that. That you just have to take the courage, you just have to take the steps. Doesn't mean you're not still afraid to do it. You just have the courage to try. And that's kind of Spartan talking to me. The girls fuck with me all the time when I send them messages about how I'm gonna be this complete flop. I sent this meme of this girl on the rope, and she just falls into the water. And I was like, this is gonna be me. And they always are like, Sparta, this is Spartan, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I'm gonna die. But I have the courage to try. So, right? Holla. That's all I can do, right? Is try. It's almost 11. I'm definitely gonna make it, you know. I'm glad I'm getting a little bit of a fast in today, this morning. My lower right back has been kind of radiating a little bit of pain into my hip, and I think that's all cycle related. Yeah, I got my meals planned. I'm glad about that. I'm gonna go to the grocery store, and then I'm gonna take my kids shopping. So I don't know if I'll check in tomorrow. I'll check in with my meals today. Show you. I definitely am gonna try to plan it out so I can have some popcorn tonight. Satisfy that craving. Maybe a Built bar. So I would probably have to save myself like 300 or so calories for after dinner. So if I can push my fast and not really eat a lot of calories, that'll be good. And just eat most of my calories for dinner. That's the plan, man. I haven't decided if it's going to be the chicken wings or the Whopper salad. I think I'm leaning towards the Whopper salad. And that means burgers on the grill for the fam. So, and I might do the potato wedges with those. Make them French fries, but make myself some potato wedges or some onion rings. Might do onion rings with the Whopper salad. And then potato wedges with chicken wings. Yeah. Have some courage today, guys. Try something new. And I'll be checking in later.